Get rich slow or go broke fast? That's going to be the topic of today's video. Now, before introducing this topic, go over to infuriated.com if you're an expat or a high net wealth individual. Now, on today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about trading. Now, I've seen so many misleading ads on YouTube and elsewhere talking about how somebody's a great trader, they've made all these thousands of % in returns, they've got this great system and so on. But I'm going to give you an analogy. Imagine you go to Hong Kong or New York or London and you leave your mobile phone or laptop or wallet on the floor on the street. Do you think somebody's not going to notice that? Of course they're going to notice that. Someone's either going to steal it or they're going to give it to the security person if they're honest. Some people are just going to walk past, but when there's hundreds of thousands of people or millions of people living in the city, somebody's going to see it, somebody's going to take action, whether that's in a good way, keeping the wallet, or in a bad way, stealing the wallet. Or should I say, giving it to the security guards. Now, the thing why that is relevant is when it comes to public stock markets, you've got to remember there's billions of dollars, even in the small caps, trillions in the large cap. There's institutional investors like hedge funds, private equity, and so on. Although private equity don't usually go into the public stock markets. But the point is, you're getting the point I'm making. There's millions of people, and also most of the money now is contributed by the institutional investors like the banks and so on in the stock market. So at the end of the day, if a stock is so obviously undervalued, there's going to be people come in. Let's say, for example, if Coca-Cola stock today is so obviously undervalued compared to yesterday, then why wouldn't Warren Buffett and George Soros get in? Why wouldn't even a very good professional investor who used to work at a bank, who's now a DIY investor, why wouldn't they get in? All the information is publicly available. So a lot of these stock trading programs are very, very misleading. I heard Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's business partner, say, teaching someone how to trade is almost as bad as teaching someone to deal drugs. It might be a bit extreme, but you're getting the point he's making. When it comes to stocks, buying and holding works for almost everyone. And even if someone occasionally trades, that's very different to gradually trading huge amounts and then eventually, trading huge amounts every single day. So most of the people I know who have become traders have lost money, whereas almost everyone I know who just buys and holds long term and is diversified and makes money. So if you go onto these trading programs and a lot of these misleading kind of adverts online, which encourages you to go onto these trading programs, you're actually more than likely actually lose money. So I would not focus on getting rich fast from these kind of programs. You're more likely actually to go broke fast. How can I help you? In two ways. First of all, are you an expat, a high net wealth individual, or just somebody who lives in a part of the world where it's difficult to get access to quality investment solutions? In which case, go onto my website on infuriated.com and find out more. If you don't fit into any of those categories, then in which case there's a range of free material on my website, on this YouTube channel, and indeed on my Quora, where I get over 200 or have received over 231 million views in the last few years. And finally, if you want to actually read my thoughts in more detail, go onto Amazon and find my book on there.